I am going live. And so I just wanted to come on here just for a few minutes. I won't be here before you long, but I wanted to conquer fear today. So uh, just a reminder, I'm Lenora with JAFRA. You may see my shirt here. Just wanted to come on and conquer this fear. Many of you know, or those of you that saw me last month, I was celebrating that I had 50 subscribers and I was able to go live on YouTube. My goal was to get 50 subscribers and I achieved that goal. And to be honest, to be humble, open, and transparent, I was surprised that individuals joined me on the live and started to comment. And yeah, so you haven't seen me on live since then, but I decided this morning, you know what? I want to go live. I want to conquer this fear and I want to take a leap of faith and I've reached the goal. This is what I wanted. And so now I need to take action. And so here I am. I know it's late at night, but I'm here. So I just wanted to share with you my JAFRA story and then we'll go from there. So I look forward to doing future lives, but I'll share my JAFRA story with you. As I shared in other videos, I became a JAFRA consultant in 1999. I had never heard about JAFRA, I'd never heard about the products, and I was invited by a friend who was pampered by her husband. She loved the product, so she decided to have a pampering session at her house. I attended, and to be honest, was one of those little hecklers in the class. My friend and I, giggling about who's getting tickets for asking the most questions, or why didn't I receive a ticket for asking my question. And as I sat in that party, I really honestly heard, you should do this. And I began to concentrate and focus on what the consultant who was presenting was saying and what she was sharing. And then I tried the products. And I mentioned before that she gave me royal jelly and said, you can try it for a week and then stop using it. Well, like I've said, since 1999, I've been using it ever since. So those products, just the way they made my skin feel, I wasn't breaking out, um, intrigued me because that was the first time that I had tried something that I didn't have an allergic reaction to. And so a month later, I became a JAFRA consultant and I shared JAFRA with everybody. I was sharing it with the gas station attendant, the person at the grocery store, telemarketers, whoever. If you have skin, I was talking to you about JAFRA. I was sharing, hi, I was sharing about JAFRA with everyone. There was no fear there. It was go ahead, move forward and reach my goals. And at that time, I didn't even know what my goals were. I just knew that I had tried something that was working for me, worked for my skin. I wasn't reacting to, and the quality was amazing. I had never experienced that before. And I grew in my team. I actually won my first time in JAFRA, won a trip to Miami, all expenses paid, and I was there for the first time. But as time went on, I began to listen to people. So, as I'm sharing with you in this live and I'm sharing with you about my JAFRA journey, I hope that you take some takeaways, that you um, have a call on your life and there's a purpose and a plan for you, and to be mindful of what you listen to. So, as I was going through my journey and building my team and building my business and doing all of these things, life began to happen. Life began to happen, and there's some high times and there were some low times. And I remember one day as I was in a transitional shelter and pampering the men and women there, I got a call the next day that my father had passed, and that's when my life had changed because my focus went to my mom and taking care of her and being with her. But yet, always in the back of my mind and in the pit of my stomach, there was this joy about JAFRA and what it could do for my life. What I already knew that was working for my skin, it was working for my face, my body, but also changing lives and making a greater impact. I have met so many fabulous people because of this opportunity. I have come out of my shell because of this opportunity. I have become more confident in talking to people because I was excited about something that I wanted to share with others. So some of you may have something that you have access to that you should get out there and you should share with people, but you don't quite know whether or not you should or how to. Just take a leap of faith. Just step out there and do it. Like I'm doing this live right now. Like I said, I'm doing it afraid, that fear of going live, but I'm conquering it right here, right now, in this moment, this very second, conquering it. So take it 1 second at a time. Every second, every minute, every hour of every day makes a difference. And like I said, I'm sharing about this, but when my father passed, that's one thing that I learned was that 1 second at a time makes a difference. So back to my JAFRA story. I am here today rebuilding my business. We are in a better place now than we ever were before. We have technology that's available to us. We have products that are available. You can do virtual face consults to learn what products work for your skin. You can do virtual color consults to learn what colors work for your skin. There's so many things that have changed about the company, but the quality of the products remain the same. The benefits for the your skin and the income opportunity remains the same. Actually, our program has improved. And so I am so happy to be sharing with you all that I'm taking this leap of faith. Now, I'm probably sound like I'm all over the place, but like I said, I just wanted to get on here. I wanted to conquer the fear about going live. I wanted to share with you my little story about JAFRA, just taking that leap of faith when I went to that class and starting to become a JAFRA consultant and sharing JAFRA with others. And also taking the leap of faith now, all these years later, to launch out again, to use technology, to share about JAFRA, to share live, to share with you. So I do thank you for just taking this moment. Now, the videos will get better, the lives will get better, but again, it's one step at a time. Okay. And also, just a little sidebar here. When you have your dreams and your goals, you want to share it with those that are close to you, but you also want to filter what you listen to. Filter it. Make sure that it lines up with what you know you've heard, what your calling is, what your purpose is. Be willing to grow and learn more, but also spit out the things that may discourage you. Spit out the things that don't line up, because sometimes you're called to do something that people have never ever seen before or never have ever done before. And it's okay. They may not understand it, but you take those steps. We have the fact that we can go live today, someone took a chance. The fact that we have cars to drive, or the cell phones that we use, the products that we have, someone took a leap of faith to create that. And that may be you. That may be me. That is you. That is me doing something new. So thank you all for taking this few minutes to watch this live. I know I was probably all over the place, but again, I'm conquering fear, and that was my goal. So I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back again. Bye.